Hi all, welcome back to more D-Day at Peleliu. This is my take two part 20, I believe. So following day, still sort of just halfway through US action phase, so I'm just going to pod on for now, nothing else to talk about. So right, I did get most of it done, shall we say. Uh, the barrage on this tank is dependent on, if these guys make a move or not, isn't it? And we've got a blue diamond up there. No, symbol doesn't matter, does it? We need blue to barrage that though. I don't think there's any other barrages to come though, Grant, is there? Like, all the tanks have been used, so you're not going to draw any more cards. So I'm as well just doing it then, eh? No, that's. Ooh. So this one must have barraged that, did it? Okay. What was I going to do that then? Well, hang on, he's not in command. We haven't used any actions yet, but he's not in command. The headquarters is going to start moving. Hopefully all that was done right. Something felt a little bit fishy about it, but I couldn't see anything in the rules that said you couldn't abandon an HQ if he was in the field of fire, so yeah, I did read over it. Yeah, I'm just going to let that go rather than look up things and whatever and get or tied up in other things again. This tank can't actually barrage in anyway at that range, so he's better just moving into a position maybe. And remember, it's costing me an action. Okay, so let's just deal with this tank first. He is in command, and he has units in here that are spotting, that are not disrupted, spotting for him, observing. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got the range, and it was 3 strength. It's a circle. Like I said, not that matters. So we need blue. I don't get it. I had a bad feeling about that one. Yeah, that's what you say all the time when you don't get the result, Grant. Okay, that's a downer. Well, what I maybe could do is maybe move this guy into position. These are quite good as they are. Well, remember that, like we've said, that is an action, so... and yeah, I foolishly put this guy in the wrong position, didn't I? When I backed him up. Thinking, I don't know, because this had a range of 2 at the time, eh? But I mean, I could have easily backed him up into there. And then got an action. So we kind of need action for that, but it doesn't really need to move. These 2 are fine. So we might be okay. Let's come back to that. Let's deal with this situation. All we want to do is disrupt us. See, that's not a good hex to flank from though, because the Browns... Fair enough if the Brown was out of the game. Actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. Well, as long as I can get this in range of that, then next turn it gives me a chance for it to barrage that, and then will he not be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, he'll be able to barrage the Brown if need be, or if things stay the way they are. Okay, so just getting this disrupted. We need a strength. We need to double it. We're not getting the weapons, so we need 6 strength. Yeah, so it's straightforward, I think. Now hold on. Buildings. Well, this is a clear hex anyway. I would imagine buildings block line of sight, but I could be wrong. They do not. Okay, there's no issues with buildings. Okay, but like I say, this was clear anyway, so firing down that, I would be Happy enough with that. So he's going to attack. Well, hold on. To do it properly, he's doing the attacking, free action from the HQ, attacking with 2. I mean, he actually does have the bazookas, but we don't have the flank. And then he's going to attack for the other 4 to make that 6. No, it's not. It's not possible to get in a flanking position. This would have been a nice hex to go into, but I can't get into it. Not directly, anyway. I mean, something could go in there. Then, if he was barraged next turn, then move into there. But anyway, we're attacking with 6. We don't have the weapons, but however, the strength is at least double. Japanese unit on his own is disrupted. So that's good. It's just wondering there if I could. No, I can't. I needed to use that range guy to get the strength, didn't I? Yeah. It would be nice to move something into that. I mean, I know it can't probably reinforce. Well, actually, no. I'm forgetting about the reinforcement event would reinforce in that hex, wouldn't it? So, yeah. See, I can't move these 1, 2, 3. No. Yeah, the best you can do. There's nothing that can reach this hex apart from these 2 guys. Just looking back there, I mean, well, these have moved anyway, but they would 1, 2. They wouldn't be able to reach either. There's nothing that can reach. This can't reach. This can't reach. So yeah, so I'm going to actually move him into there then, I think. And leave the other one. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to leave that other guy there with the ranged infantry. Yeah, just looking back here again, I realised that it might be possible that I want to put barrage on that again next turn. So if I move this tank out of its range, so the ideal hex for that is there. However, well, hold on. You mean there's nothing to say you can't move this? This is not getting a free action though. That's annoying. That's very annoying because I'm pretty sure I want my actions of this and this. I think they're the 2 actions that I want. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, to be honest. I suppose the fact I'm bringing the HQ up, I could bring it up 1, 2. I could bring it up to here if we switch places where. Yeah, I wish I could budge that out of the way, and then I could move that into that hex. Put the tank in there. Put the HQ up there. But I'm going to be overstacked in this hex. And I don't want to use action on that when I've got these 2 guys hanging with me, because I think these 2 guys could come up to here. And then be in command as well. Well, in fact, this guy's still in command. He should probably move up as well. Damn it. Yeah, I can't get it all working with the 2 actions. Yeah, so I think the best I'm going to do is move this out, leave that infantry unit there. Or is it a daft thought to bring it back to there, maybe? 1, 2, 3. It still reaches to there. Yeah, what's wrong with that, Grant? So let me think about this one. If I went 1, 2 into there, and then that allows the tank to go 1, 2 into there, and then he's sitting in purple and blue range. That's an action. And then, like I say, that's the move this wants to make is to move adjacent to the blue position once we've got it disrupted. So he's still able to do that from there. 1, 2, 3, and this guy can go 1, 2. Yeah, I think that's fine. What do we do with these though, however? And the HQ... Yeah, well, I don't want the HQ in there, so probably just bring them in behind. Because I can't move these either, can I? Okay, so spending an action on this tank to move 1, 2 into there. And then... See, there's also something starting to tell me that should I have as much back here? I mean, that's only a 1. This is a 5. This is a 5. We have the tank there. HQ, we can build it. That was there, wasn't it? Damn it. Damn it. It was there. I'm just wondering if it had. I'm pretty sure it hadn't taken an action yet. Because why would I be looking down there at that? Hang on, give me a second. Need to check. Yeah, that's fine. He was there like that. So I'm just thinking maybe some of this should move off. You know. Okay, I do want to hold these positions. Because these are worth points, both of these. I think that's that one could have been garrison now, couldn't it? Well, we're going to plant that. Were we going to plant that? I think it might be worthwhile planting to just gain that as a garrison. And then move away. The thing is, you can't just leave garrisons empty if units, because this can assault. No, it can't. Can it? Can it assault a garrison if it's not in its field of fire? So I'm sure it talks about if entering a position hex with a garrison marker, remove it. See, it says that there. And in fact, yeah. If a Japanese occupied position has no US units in its field of fire, move the Japanese unit and depth marker to position no more than 3 hexes away. So if we left that empty, I mean, I think he's going to look at this first, but if for some reason this was all that was left, that's within 3. No more than 3 hexes away from its current position, closer to the nearest US unit. Well, yeah, again, that's not the nearest US unit at the moment, but it's just to get an example if it can do this. The unit may move into an unoccupied or US occupied position hex. So I think with a garrison being there, that's US occupied. If entering a position hex with US units, conduct close combat. If entering a position hex with a garrison marker, remove it. So, you know, leaving a garrison on its own without a unit has some risks as well. But at least I could populate it with, like, you know, there's a one-step unit. I mean, okay, he's a flamethrower, probably could be doing better with him. But I kind of want to keep a couple of them around because these might charge in. Flamethrowers get an extra card draw. So I think, yes, I think I will move this unit away. And see, he's a one-stepper and he's a one-stepper. So they're kind of like garrison units, if you like, really, aren't they? They're not really up to much. So, but he's going to get a free action from that. So that was these two I'm going to spend my other move on. 'em. Talking about putting the HQ in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, Can maybe... Yeah, but he's going up there by himself, isn't he? Well, hold on. But if I give that... If they give that the action, they've both got to do the same thing. I was going to say he could have went up there, maybe. Well, you could just leave that little one behind. Maybe. I think actually we could do a bit more support up there. Because this position's movable into, and then if we get some result there, so is then that. Then I don't know about holding these positions or not. These are, well, that is one of the B positions, so is that. So these are ones that you're really supposed to be trying to get. And I think these then move into the C's, don't they? Oh no, that's a B as well. But see, that's a C. That might be off limits, I think. Okay, well, how about moving this guy 1, 2, 3. Hang on, I've just moved through jungle there, haven't I? Damn it. 1, 2. That's annoying. Well, yeah, that's because I'm saying I really want the HQ, I think, in here, so that he gets a command to the tank, and well, these are weak as well. So anything I can put in here or here would get command. So I suppose I was thinking about getting that guy into there, but I can't. Can I? 1, 2, 3. And you could put him into there, but he can't reach there. Just wondering, this tank's going to be left without command as well. So I wonder if we should just put the HQ in there, and then we've got to rely on giving that an action. That still commands this. Would command this other tank. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to put that in there, and does that not allow me to go 1, 2, 3 with that guy? Yes. So free action 1, 2, 3 into there for him. Going to pay for an action to move this guy 1, 2, 3 into there. I think. So I can't. I would have to do the same action with him. So I can't do that. Or let's just say I don't want to do that. Now, I don't know, he's another 2-stepper, but I think you might be kind of needing them. So, maybe just move that to there. And then move the HQ now, can I? Yeah. 1, 2 into there. So nothing came through the jungle. The one that went that way, I went roundabout, didn't I? He came from there, I went 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. He's not got an action, he doesn't want to do anything, he's not got an action. He doesn't want to do anything. I don't believe this does, or this. I think we're done. Yeah, I don't think that wants to move. That doesn't want to move. Yeah, okay, we're done. So it was only 12 minutes. I had to pause the camera there. So that's then about 19 minutes. So let's end the turn. I will grab the cards. We're having a reshuffle, I think. Yeah, Tim had mentioned, how did we have 2 cards left in the deck? At that point, he says, when it says you have to shuffle the deck, whenever the discard's more than the thing. I pointed out to him it was at the end of the round that you done that check, and he was a little surprised that you could go right through the deck. But if you think about it, if you had half a deck when you started the round, you know, you could have just over half a deck, Some of these CCs you could really get yourself, get a lot of cards going, so that's how it can work. Although he did say that it wasn't mentioned about shuffling the deck, but it does actually say it. Maybe in a strange place. I pointed out to him. How's that? And the end of turn phase. Yeah, there it's there. In the rare event that the card deck completely exhausted mid-turn, reshuffle immediately. Yeah, maybe a strange place for it to put it. Where, you know, there is a bit that talks about cards. You think it should be in the bit that talks about cards, really. So that's phase marker moved back. We've got the turn marker. Right, now we're moving on. This would be the end of the September 15 scenario. Moving on to turn 12. Catastrophic loss goes up to 24. We're sitting 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. So we got a bit of breathing space back there a little, didn't we? I'm not sure if we did or not. But we've got six behind, haven't we? Now, this is the last turn before the night turn as well. So I need to go and look a little into that, in particular when it comes to the US action phase, but I very much doubt that'll be this part. So let me straighten up all the units and we'll get the turn 12 started. Right, there's everybody straightened up, so let's get turn 12 started. So no landing, and no landing for next turn. So we're kicking off with an event for turn 12. Be nice. No, it's not being nice. Place 1 Japanese reinforcement unit. Yeah. Well, there you go. I think if we hadn't took that, I think it would have went there. Okay, so right, and this is the one nearest or within 2, and then if not, it's then moves on, doesn't it? So do we have anything? Well, sorry, adjacent and then within 2. Is there anything adjacent or within 2? I don't think so. Which is good, I think. Let's say that would have spawned one. This one's within 3, but that's not within 2. So, and yeah, there's nothing more. This is the next nearest one. It's within 4. This one to be extra sure. Sometimes quite easy to miss these things. Yeah, it's not there. Japan. A position hex adjacent to a US unit, placing a hex with the lowest position. Position hex within 2, and then the hex. Then the third priority is the hex with the lowest position number. Now that could well be going here then, which I was going to say I don't mind, but that's where that tank was. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I'm not wanting to control this hex. I'm not fussy about this hex. And this guy's going to get hit by... There's 2 in this... Well, that's a fortification down the bottom, man. Right, that counts for firing, but... It's fine with 2 anyway. If there's another 2 in there, I don't think it's going to matter. Unless, of course, they start getting assaulty on us. If we were to get assaulted by them both. Well, hang on. There's a D2 up. There's a D1. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, and this is the area that we are trying to move up into, aren't we? So I think there's D1. And it's number before letter, isn't it? Lowest number first, and then lowest letter, if you've got to tie them. So unless there's a C1, well, I want to say C1 we done the last time. Was it in there? It's there. Maybe it wasn't C1 we done. Yeah, I think it was, because I think that vacated. I think that was where the last reinforcement went. So C1's there, and B1 and A1, well, I mean, B1 must be... I don't know, that's B3, B4, B11, right, okay. There we're away. B2, this must be B1. So there's B1. And then A1 must be in here somewhere, I suppose. Probably down the beach. Let's see, 5, 15, 4. Determined to try and find it, I think. That's A2. Not sure if I'm showing you this on the camera, but that must be A1 there. There it's there. It's that position there. Okay, so it's going to be D1, because that is the lowest number. So we get a depth. So I mean that's, yeah, I mean it's bad. Red fires out to, it fires out steady fire there though. So I mean, as long as as long as we can try and neutralise this, then we still will be able to get through there. But it feels like so far away that, and we've only got, well, that's just coming up. This is coming up to halfway through the game, I suppose. So maybe not quite so bad. I think it was what was worrying last night when I was looking at the strength of my force. That's a bit of a concern. Right, okay, so yeah, that was D1, yeah. D1 gets a reinforcement with depth. Jolly good. Right, on to the Japanese fire card. Let's just do it. No artillery. Oh. Right, this could get messy. 2 A's. Red and green. Right, I'm not going to start looking about. I'm just going to delve into this. So red, A. Looking with this guy first. This has got artillery in it. Damn it. Okay. Sure, I can use the chart. I think I used the chart last time. Yeah, to get me started at least. So you've got ambush if it's unoccupied and it's in the field of fire. If a US unit's in its field of fire. If it's an artillery position of fire, if it's a non-artillery position it wants to assault. That's if US units are, yeah, either they're in field of fire or not, they still want to assault, don't they? See, an artillery position, if it had US units in its field of fire, would just do normal fire. Whereas an artillery position with no US units in field of fire does artillery. Yeah, okay. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't really say it about artillery there. It does describe an eligible position, occupied artillery position with no US units in its field of fire. So it did have it, we just fire. So this red position for us has no US units in its field of fire. It is not an artillery position, so it's just going to assault. So I think, is it going to move? Actually, remember that's going to be occupied, right? So if it has US units in field of fire, no. If it has no US units in field of fire, move the Japanese unit depth marker to a position hex no more than 3 hexes away from its current position, closer to the nearest US unit. Yeah, it doesn't talk about the position needing to be unoccupied or anything like that. The unit may move into, oh, hang on, maybe it does. The unit may move into an unoccupied or US occupied position hex, right? So I'm taking that's an unoccupied position hex, right? Okay, let's not go back to that. If enter a position hex with US units, conduct close combat. If enter a position hex with a guards marker, remove it. Yeah, I just read that recently, didn't I? If 2 or more are equidistant, which I don't think they are. No, so he's going to move to B3, which is purple, which I don't have in the card, so I'm fine. Okay, that's that one. Right, now moving up here, we're going to have artillery fire then, because he's not got US units in his field of fire. So unfortunately, he's going to hit a beach landing box, then a US landing beach hex. Triangle on the card. We do still have that tank on there. Fortunately, he's a diamond. Well, yeah, he should have got off out of there a while ago. What about this? Well, there's a triangle. In some ways, is that terrible to lose that one stepper? I mean, it's another catch on the loss, Grant, but I think that's who's getting hit, though, isn't it? It needs to have the target symbol. The priorities are in a beach landing box, which are these. We've none in there. Then in a US landing beach hex, which is that and that. And this has the triangle. It's gone. So that's another catch over at loss. Bit too early in the turn for my liking, but okay, it's maybe not the strongest unit to be worried about, but yeah, still another unit. Okay, that's that done its thing. These empty reds do not have US units in their field of fire, so cannot ambush. Tanks that are left are in a blue position and a brown, so we'll get to the blue one. That and the yellow, staying disrupted. That's kind of good, I think. Yes, it is. Because we could actually now make a move. Well, it's only that can move into there. Huh? That creates the flank, so... okay. Alright, sticking with red. Right, we've got a red up here. No US units in field of fire, so it wants the assault as well. It's not artillery. We know where the artilleries are now, Grant. Well, apart from the one that's left and right down at the beach area there, but I don't know exactly them. I need to hunt for them a bit. It's a purple and the yellow, I think. So yeah, he's nowhere to go, is he? Yeah, he's nowhere to go. So he's going to do nothing. The red in here we've all got. Right, red here. No US units, field of fire. Again, he's nowhere to go. No artillery assault, move to a position when 3 hexes closest. Otherwise, no action. Yeah. So it can't move. It doesn't switch places with folk. So yeah, that's fine. So nothing more there. Right, then we've got red here and there's a red there. So this one fires into there. Does it fire into here? It doesn't even fire into here, but that's his own dudes anyway. No, so it's no US units in field of fire. And again, it can't. Now, it's a purple one, I think. Yeah, purple one's artillery. Yeah. So it would want to assault as well, but it's nowhere to go. It could go to that hex, but here's a thought then. How are we meant to count this? Surely we're meant to count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we can't count 1, 2, 3. Can we? I'm pretty sure when you're counting range. Thing is, if he was doing mortar fire right now, he'd be able to mortar that, wouldn't he? It wouldn't be a 5 range, it would just be a 3 range, I think. Yeah. I think so. The only bit that talks about the war is the patrol action. I'm sure it is the patrol action anyway. I spoke about that before. So, this could be quite interesting then. I might need to know a bit more. Because if his closest US unit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, or 5, it's either one of these 3. And he was to move to here, he's actually getting 1 hex closer to that. So I don't know. Surely somebody would have asked this before. Right, rather than me stopping right now, I'm going to leave a couple of red cubes. And, well, I've got the vid... yeah. Problem is that this one, if this is empty, he's going to move into there, isn't he? And that's the right order to do them. This one would be checked before this. Well, you know what? If he moves to here, he's doing nothing. If he doesn't move to there, if I find out that that's not right, he's moving to there, and he'd be doing nothing. So let's have an extra red cube on there. And we can look into this. It's rather than... now hold on, no, hold on. Blues on this card. No, it's not. I thought it was a blue A. It's not. It's a green A. So he's maybe gonna move to there too. Well, he would if he doesn't move to there. 1, 2, 3. See that thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And if he moves to there, he can move to there and be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, it's getting a bit messy. It looks like I maybe do need to find out about this. I thought I could just run through the Japanese fire phase and... Let's go and have a look then. Now, how are we going to look up this? Well, the question is the water, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can find something. Right, so, yeah, I wasn't finding anything perfect, but there was a question where a guy asked about moving things from this area, actually. And Martin got involved with the answer. I didn't read it fully, the question or the answer, but he says he's pretty sure that the 3 hex range has to be movable. You know, that it has to be moved. You can't sort of say this is in range 3, 1, 2, 3. When we're talking about moving, when we're talking about mortar fire, I believe you can. Artillery fire. Well, artillery fire's different, isn't it? But if it was mortar fire, then he could fire to that, or even into there. So rather than have to go around. But when we're talking about moving things, and then Martin links, well, he mentions a thread back in 2015. The thread's called Nearest. There's one question, one answer. It isn't Mr. Butterfield answering or anything like that. But I don't know if the guy was. If he knows his stuff or not, to be honest, didn't recognise it didn't jump out at me. But he said you would count as movable, not as a crow flies, basically. Which makes sense, you know, this, we're assaulting here. But you can see what we're trying to achieve. We're not actually assaulting at the moment. Well, we are technically. But it says it needs to move closer to the nearest US unit. So, with that in mind, I'm not going to say that this is this is the nearest US unit in this case, because it is not. I think you've got to rule it that way, haven't you? You've got to say that the nearest US unit. Well, not technically true, because he has one of the nearest US units. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 5 away. He's not 3 away, and he's not 4 away, and he's not involved in being 4 away either. They are all 5 away for what we're trying to do here. If we were checking it for mortar fire, that would be different. I think, yeah. I mean, somebody chime in, and I suppose I'm trying to think more logically after getting myself all messed up with stuff, thinking about it, trying to read the actual rule, thinking about what we're trying to do here. We're needing to get closer to our nearest US unit. And by moving to there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's not getting closer to that, it's not getting closer to that, however, it is getting closer to that. So I'm going to say that as correct, and that should move from there to there. No, we don't have brown on the card. Thought we did. But by all means, let me know what you think. I mean, the problem with that move is that now this and what was the other colour? Green Yeah, well, will he not move to there though? The green one. I think so. The red can't move, and remember we've got to go in that order. Red is first. Green's the third colour on the card, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's 6 away from all 3 of them, but that's not involving any water nonsense. If he moves to there, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he's 5. Then 5 away from them all, isn't it? So he will move to there, I think. Okay, I'm going to go with that one because we're going to be sitting about. I think so. Yeah, I think you've got to go it that way. Because if not, if I was looking at, well, hang on, he's my closest unit. He's actually within 3. So then I should be able to say, well, let's go in there, which you clearly cannot do by crossing the water. Well, let me know if I got that wrong. I'm going to go with that. Right, that's the last. Well, this would be the last one to check, but he's not artillery, and he's not got NM13 that he can move to. So that's that. Right. So back to now the blue hitting, just blue normal fire hitting. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Wow. Okay, does it? Oh, it fires in there. Oh my. Kind of hoping this is a triangle. It's not. That's devastating. Yeah. Wow, that's nasty. And here was me happy that I moved. Well, I think I had to move it in there, don't I? Okay, so it's steady blue fire. It fires into this hex and this hex. It's looking for triangles. And there's no triangles. And unfortunately for us, it does have the leader symbol on the card, the star. So it's going to hit, and it's got depth. It's going to hit this guy and disrupt him. And this guy and disrupt him. Right, take the hit first, Grant. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'll tell you what, that's a huge blow. That could be. Yeah, that's devastating. Yeah, well, it can happen, eh? It can happen. It's rare, but it can happen. And I'm right. I mean, I want to go and look to see that if it's maybe it needs to be an intense fire, but I know that's not the case. Just suppose you're just trying to think of anything that can get you out. And there are leader hits. 1 regimental HQ, infantry / HQ, or hero in the position's field of fire may be hit, but only if the position's hit limit is not fulfilled by other losses. Regimental HQs and heroes are never disrupted. Yeah, infantry HQs are though, so yeah. That's yeah. Well, that was savage. Okay, move on. Next blue's here. He's not got an infield of fire. We've got the blue tank. So, well, it's just going to normal fire, but it's got things in its field of fire, innit? I mean, blue, it goes right into here, actually. Blue into there, so it goes into here. It's not got depth. It's wanting to hit triangles. So B15, it could hit. That's a diamond. Well, B15's close. Oh no, it's more steps first, though, isn't it? B15 is the only. Yeah, blue doesn't get down into there. No. So B15's taking the hat, and that's another catastrophic loss as well. Yeah, because he's going to do normal. He's just going to do normal fire or advance. I'll tell you what, just as well, there was a triangle or this guy was getting hit, wasn't he? Yeah, just as well. I didn't have depth, or he was getting hit as well. So B15 is hit. Hold on. Ah, no, it's here. Right. Well, yeah, we had another one, didn't we? So, well, he had 3 steps. No, you check leaders last anyway. Leaders, if there's unfulfilled hits. Remember, he's revealed, so it doesn't disrupt. Another catastrophic loss. I feel like I'm struggling now. I really do. I think things are 4, 8, 12, 16. That's 20. And we're 24. We're sitting at. Yeah. I know we're not defeated yet, but it's just there's too many losses. I think there's too many losses, and I don't want my game to go like the Tarawa playthrough did, because that was just silly. I kept on playing, and in fact, had I not got to catastrophic loss and carried on playing, that's the reason you shouldn't do that is. By all means, do it when you're winning the game and wanting to see how the next part, in particular, you can play Omaha Beach for the first turn, you reach catastrophic loss and never reach the extended part of the game, which you want to see because it's good fun. But if you're getting catastrophic loss, then it's telling you that you're not going to do it, really, isn't it? It's telling you you've got. That's the reason the game ends. In fact, the rules say that you've lost too much of your force or whatever. And okay, I'm not at it, but I'm close to it. So if I do hit, I'm definitely not going to play on. That's for sure. But okay, we'll pod for now. So that's that tank done his thing. That was pretty bad too. And the thing is, we've had the last 2 Japanese fire cards have been pretty decent to us, to be honest. So blue coming on down. These are going to undisrupt, which could be bad. In particular, this tank's now not in command. Not in blue's field of fire. Well, that command post stretches out to there, so I think we could still give it an action at barrage. Because I think this one's got CC on it, isn't it? Anyway, and then we've got a couple of blue positions out there that are not in field of fire range. We don't need to look at empties. Okay, so back finish with the green A now. More artillery. Oh, is this 2 of them? Oh my. Well, I've got this position here first, check. We'd want the assaults. Doesn't have units in field of fire. Doesn't have anywhere to go. So, and it's not artillery, so it's going to do nothing. Right, and then the 2 artillery positions, which is going to be more grief. So, yeah, a triangle, and then a triangle. Yeah, okay. So we've nothing on the beach boxes, and this is only one. He's a diamond in the beach landing hexes. So we're now looking for somebody that is in what is it, clear or airstrip. These are all brush. Actually, that's clear. It's a triangle as well. How about that? That is a clear hex. I'm assuming it's a clear hex because these don't have. I mean, in the previous game, I think this would have been a beach hex, but the beach, according to the terrain key, this is a beach hex because it's got this arrow. This is not. I mean, it doesn't really describe it. This little blue stuff is shallows, which I'm assuming you can cross. you've got beach, clear, sea, airstrip, shallows. Yeah, they can move. You can move through that. Obviously, you can't move through the water, or marsh. You can't move through. I don't know where marsh is. What does marsh look like? Right, it's up. It's up there. Right, there it's there. I think that's probably the only area that is. But yeah, there's no real description of that hex. That's a beach, and that's not, because the beach just shows the arrow. Well, yeah, it would matter, because it does say clear or airstrip. Now let's see if we find somebody else first, because I think that's a clear hex. I think that's classified as a clear hex, and he's a triangle, and we're looking for 2 of them. He's got 3 steps. So these are all jungle, the rest of these are jungle. These are all brush. Yeah, so are these. So these are all clear. The buildings, I suppose buildings isn't clear then, no. Not that that one matters. Well, hang on, he's a triangle, he's in clear. And, well, this must be a triangle, because it's got a hat. Oh no, that was the leader. So that's fine, there's nothing getting hit in there. So we've got another candidate here with 3 steps. So what else have we got that's triangles? Did he not take a hit? He took a hit. I should have him like that to remind myself. He's only 2 steps now anyway. That's a diamond. Circle, circle. There's another triangle. So yeah, we've got 3 3-steppers and we need to hit 2 of them. I think I'll hit these 2 if I get the choice, because just in case this other one's not classified as a clear hex. But I mean, I don't know what else it is. I would have said it was a beach hex, but it doesn't. Like I say, there's a terrain key. Beach. Clear. You could say, no, I think the colour's the same. The colour's the same, the beach ones. And there's nothing else there to pick from beach though, is there? There's beach. And the fact it's got the arrow must be that they're the only hexes that are counted as beach. Well, let me know if I have it wrong, as usual. If you need to select from among them, most steps, you choose. Okay, most steps you choose, so I'm just deliberately not going to pick this guy, because in case that's somehow not classed as a clear hex. I think it must be, but... So we're going to pick this guy. Remember, not just... Yeah, they were disrupted because they were attacked from the blue position, yeah. Sorry, Grant, you need to... that's going to be 2 more catch-all losses as well. Yeah. It's we're on our way out, I think. Right, so K35 took a hit in there, but from artillery, so not disrupted. Catch-all loss number 21. And then the other one was where? Here. G21. G21. And there. Another catch-all loss, hit, and not disrupted, to take us to 22. We're 2 away. If you can give us 2 more, we're done. Which isn't impossible. So that was the green artillery up on the hill there. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so moving along, we've done that green, done the greens. Nothing. Yeah, we've got something here. So he's going to assault, isn't he? Or maybe not. Well, yes, he is. No, because this isn't a position X. So I don't think he is. He doesn't. Ooh. Oh, he does. I was going to say, he doesn't have units in his field of fire. He's got this tank. How about that? Well, that's not going to be a catastrophic loss, but more devastation, I feel. Green does not fire into any of these, though. So it fires into there. Japanese occupied position has US units in its field of fire. Move the Japanese unit and its depth marker, if any, from a position into hex occupied by one or more of those US units that can conduct close combat. Yeah, so he is coming in here. Oops. No, we're about to see it anyway, Grant. He's came from A9. And he definitely fires into there, yeah. Not into there, and I checked that one. So we have a CC and that hex there. So we use the colour from where we came, yeah. If it results in a non-position hex, use the colour and position from which Japanese unit began. And if he survives, return it to the position from which he came disrupted. Yeah, so he's going to go back there if he survives. Right, let me chuck that out of the way and let's get this CC. That's more brutalness, I think. Move that tank up to have some nice things going on. Oh my. Well, at least it's not 4 strength. Okay, so hey, hold on. Damn it. I did not shuffle the deck. Oh. Nah, I can't go back and do that. I'm going to shuffle it now though. I should have shuffled the deck before it started. But I'm not going to go and rewind. Well, I could wipe all this part out and start again. I don't want to do that. I need to rewind everything. Yes, it'd be. I could do it, but no, let's not. Let's just shuffle the deck now, Grant. I think you can see that we're not. I don't think it's going to matter anyway. So, yeah, I'll just leave. I mean, I've only drawn 2 cards. One the event and then the Japanese fire card. Both of which been terrible. I suppose technically, yeah, you do things by the book. You should, but it's just a card draw. You know. Yeah, I mean, if I maybe just drawn the event and realised, then I might have. But I mean, we're almost through the fire phase, and I'm starting to think it's not gonna matter anyway. So, okay, well we'll just bash on, right? So we're getting a card. Oh, sorry, 2 cards, 2 steps. He's getting one. Oops, sorry, I'm probably not showing you, am I? We're getting 2 cards. He's getting 1 for the unit, 1 for the depth. He's not 4 strength. He's getting. Hang on. I do like to have that bit open just to keep me right. Right, 1 for the unit, 1 for the depth. 1 because he's attacking, not in counter attack stance. He doesn't have a strength of 4. 1 for each CC on it. He's got 2, so that's another 2 cards. So he's up to 5. And 1 card only if the following apply. Well, the hex is just a clear airstrip hex. Yeah, he's not a tank. And it's not the knight. So he's getting 5 cards. Should be enough. Put that on my back. Okay, so he goes first and needs. We're firing in green. So needs green. He hits. We take a step loss, and we lose a card. Was not green. We fire. Should have withdrawn, shouldn't I? You idiot. Ah, it doesn't matter. Right, I hit. He's disrupted. He loses a card. Oh, it's a nice card for him to lose. Right, he fires. Doesn't hit, but reinforces, so he gets another card. We're going to withdraw, so he gets one more shot at us. He doesn't hit, so I got away with that. I shouldn't have drawn that. I should have withdrawn right away. So withdraw. Nobody's disrupted. The card's going to go back. Oh, actually, he's disrupted. So, in actual fact, drawing that extra card actually done us good, didn't it? So we withdraw. Now, how does that work then? Because he's not staying in that hex. Well, I can't. If I withdraw, I can't stay in the hex, can I? So. Places 5 US units in a hex adjacent to the close combat hex. More than one hex in which US communication can be traced, then you choose. Well, I don't want to go there, or there. These are going to be overstacking. Now hold on. We came to realise that putting in a hex overstacked at the moment is fine, which I really did not know that was the case. So I think, can you trace communication from there? I think so. Because I don't communication, even the fact this is disrupted, I think that stops communication, doesn't it? Japanese position field of fact. Yeah, even if the Japanese unit occupying position is disrupted. Yeah. So placing it here, I would not be able to trace communication because purple fires into there as well. Placing it here, I would be able to trace into here. Here. Yeah, and I'd be fine. So I could place it into there. So I'm putting the tank into there then. Now he's not actually had a hit, has he? I don't think it's going to matter. He's not disrupted because we withdrew. I suppose the other thing about well, I'm not getting range on that. I still got the range on that, I suppose. But now I'm down to a 2 strength, so... Yeah, I think I could have possibly put him there. Oh, I'm just going to leave him there. Well, actually, no, leave it, Grant. Leave it. Because the thing is, with a 2 strength, you can't remove the depth, can you? No. And you need the symbol to disrupt. Or the symbol and the colour. So, could I put him in there then? Blue? No. I'll tell you why. Because that tank extends its field of fire. So I cannot. I can put him in here. Yeah. In fact, I think that's the only hex that's in US communication. So I'll put them in there. And then these guys go back and where they came from. So it's a tough hex to take out. Double CC. And he is disrupted. However, he's going to lose his disruption anyway, isn't he? No, I didn't miss that before. Ooh. Or did I? I seem to recall the last Japanese fire phase ending with a Japanese unit being disrupted. I think I might have blundered there. I've not watched back the footage of that yet. It's such an easy one to miss, you know. Now having to remove the disruption. I mean, I'm pretty good about going over the fire card right before I move on to make sure I remove disruption though, so maybe I did get it. Well, we'll see. Right, I better get moving on because I'll need to wrap things up here. So that was that green position done its thing, done an assault. We're still looking at green A. And just looking back, there was no unoccupied green that's got US units in field of fire. So moving along here, no green. There's a green here, I think that's only one we've got left. Oh yeah, we said he was going to move to there, didn't we, I think? Because he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 away from these 3. And if he moves here, he's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from that. So, bit of a strange one, but I can only go by that. Let me know if I'm getting that wrong. It's possible. Okay, so that's everybody done, and we're on 22 catastrophic losses out of a possible 24. Don't fancy your chances, Grant. Tempted to start thinking about throwing the towel in. We shall see. Right, no artillery on that card. Right, let us remove this disruption then before we do forget. So red, blue and green is on the card. Just as a reminder. So we've got yellow there. There is green, so he will lose his disruption. And then blue, yeah, this position's undisrupted. Purple stays down and yellow stays down. That's that. Okay, that's it. That's the Japanese fire card done. We move on to the second event. I'm just going to stop there. Hopefully get back later on, but starting to... The wind's going out of me a bit there, I think. Sort of seeing too many losses. Whether I'm not doing things very well, or it's just your luck. It could be it could be either of the two or a combination of the two, I suppose. I know that you really need good luck in this game. You need good luck to get anywhere. We'll see. We might, I don't know, just a bit deflated now, I think. Okay, I'll wrap it up for now, and I will come back to the second event card and we can think about what we're going to do. Okay, cheers.